All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Limitless Mindset Podcast. I'm excited for this one today. This one hopefully is another amazing tool that I'm going to drop for you guys. A little bit of tips, tricks, I should say. But today's episode is all about time. This seems to be one of the biggest things, and honestly, in my opinion, one of the biggest lies that people tell themselves is that they don't have time to do the things that they know that they need to do to get where it is that they want to get to. Like you guys, I struggled with quote unquote the time that I did not think that I had every day to get work done or to work on the things that I needed to. This was especially true when I still worked a traditional job, right? That corporate job, that 9 to 5 as we would call it. And I was trying to build my business on the side. And this is something I see a lot of people struggle with, honestly, especially those that come to me and basically, they want me to help them bridge that gap between working for somebody and then eventually going full time on their own. I call it that no man's land in the middle because it's kind of hard to navigate. Not a lot of people understand what that transition looks like unless they've gone through it and crossed that bridge on their own. Not a lot of your friends are going to understand it. Not a lot of your family's going to understand it. When you tell them, hey, I want to start my own business, everybody seems to think it's some kind of like a linear crossover, right? I'm doing 40 hours a week. I'll quit my job Friday and then Monday morning I started my own business, 40 hours a week. It just doesn't friggin' work that way. Many people attempt to do this, and truth be told, I think this is one of the biggest reasons that a lot of people do fail in the real estate industry, for example, is because they're never quite able to figure out how to cross that bridge or how to buy themselves the time to work on their business enough. You guys have heard me talk about this before, that it is absolutely imperative that you guys are building your business full-time, or at least acting as if you're full-time while you still work that full-time job, if you must, to save up some money. I get it. We all got bills to pay. It is what it is. But if you guys ever plan on being successful, you're going to have to figure out how to create your own time. And then as you start to make really good money and as you get a little bit busier, then you're going to have the ability to buy back your time. Time is the number one most precious commodity that all of us have. It's the one thing that you'll never be able to get back once it's gone, once it's used. That's it. It's done. But this is also one of the things that people waste the most, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. You guys can start out with a simple little exercise that I think will absolutely blow your friggin' mind. So for all of you guys, if this is like your go-to excuse, is I don't have time. People tell me it all the time and I fucking laugh because you would be absolutely shocked at how much time people actually have. And I guarantee you, if you're one of those people that say, I don't have time, if I were to look over your shoulder for the day and follow you and look at everything you do, I damn near guaranteed I'd be able to pull an extra 3 to 4 hours out of your guys' day to find some time on shit that you are absolutely wasting and you guys are wasting it on. So what could that be, right? For example, let's say you guys are working over at a company, right? Cut those damn breaks down. Stop freaking taking the 15-minute break every friggin' 3 hours that you feel like you're entitled to or your company gives you, and bullshit in that lunch break you hang around and go chit chat with your friends, and then that afternoon break and scrolling on your phone. Guys, this is all time. If you guys are working for a company or a business, those 15 minutes there, the 15-minute later on, the hour lunch break you guys get, hell, even that commute into work where you guys are driving, you guys could be listening to audiobooks. You guys could be dropping some marketing on your own individual business as you're in the car making videos, trying to generate some, potential interest or in what you guys are doing. And then after work, when you guys get home, you guys have plenty of time too. Here's the thing. This is one of the most simple hacks, though, guys, that I figured out a long time ago. And this has been my routine for years now that has been an absolute game changer for me. And I decided I needed to buy some time back in the mornings for me. I needed time. Where I was running out of time was the me time. It wasn't the work time. I always got that shit done and got a ton of stuff done. For those of you guys who have been following me for a while, you see I'm super active throughout my day. I get a lot of shit done. But for me, it was the personal time that was lacking, right? This is the time I go to the gym. I work out with myself. I get an hour of my own thoughts in my head without my phone blowing up and people calling me. So what I do is I buy myself that time first thing in the morning. I get up at 3:30 in the morning. Now, before you guys start bitching and moaning, I know a couple of you guys said 3:30. Absolutely not. That's crazy. Well, number one, I'm going to ask you, how bad do you friggin' want it, right? Do you want to stay where you're at right now? Do you want to keep making these excuses that you can't do it? Or do you want to try getting your ass out of bed, right? So here's the thing, guys. Let's say you guys are getting up right now to go start your job, right? Your normal 9 to 5, or even if you guys are self-employed right now and you guys are getting up late, 6 o'clock, I challenge you guys to start getting up at 4 o'clock every morning. That's 2 hours a day. If you guys can get up 2 hours earlier a day, every day for the year, guys, that is going to buy you 30 days a year worth of work. Just 2 hours a day over 365 days basically equates to 30 days, right? That's a whole more month ahead of schedule than you guys could currently be right now working on yourself or working on your business, if you guys got up just 2 hours earlier to get your guys' day started, right? It all comes down to how bad you guys want it, right? It's a bare minimum. Getting up 2 hours early in the morning isn't shit. One of the easiest things you guys can do is set your alarm clock, get up 2 hours early, and utilize this time wisely. What I do with my time, I get up, like I said, I go for a quick, 2-minute little jog in the first thing in the morning. I got my AirPods in. I'm listening to my audio books. I'm listening to some motivational stuff. I'm really kick-starting my day with some knowledge or some positive affirmations to get me up and rolling. And the same thing, head into the gym for another 45 minutes, get my physical endurance on, get working out, build up a sweat, get going full speed, right? So by the time I'm actually ready to hit the office around 7:30 in the morning, I'm wide awake. I've already showered. I got my workout in. I got about a good 45 minutes of audiobook listening or podcasting while I'm basically running. There's a ton of things you guys could do, but just doing that alone will set you guys ahead a whole month more than where you guys currently are right now. So that is one thing I recommend for you guys too. And then again, start taking notes of what you guys are doing with your day, right? You guys would be absolutely shocked. You guys have 24 hours in a day. I would challenge you to sit down just one day, get a little diary out, or hell, if you guys got your cell phone, get the notepad out on that and open it up and start tracking what you do from the time you wake up in the morning, right? Your alarm goes off. Do you lay over in bed? Do you get your phone? Do you start scrolling on social media for 20, 30 minutes? There you go. 20, 30 minutes wasted of your time. Then you get up, maybe you, go eat some breakfast real quick, watch a little bit of TV. There you go. Another 30 minutes wasted. You take a shower, get ready, head out the door. Then you're driving in your car for 30 minutes to work, but you're just listening to, mind-numbing radio. There you go. Another 30, 45 minutes of wasted time. You got your break at work for 15 minutes, hanging out at the water cooler, talking a minute. There's another 15, 20 minutes. You got your hour-long lunch break. You go meet with some colleagues for lunch, go hang out, go have a little lunch, hangout session. There you go. There's another hour burn that you guys could be focusing on yourself or working on your business, doing a little bit of marketing. Same thing. You guys get home in the evenings, change into some comfortable clothes, just hang out, sit on the couch, watch a little TV, surf the web. There you guys go. Another hour, 2 hours, 3 hours wasted, right? All of these times, you guys need to be absolutely precise with what you guys do with your time in your day. And what I would start doing if I were you guys is sitting down and start cutting out and eliminating the things that are not helping you progress. For example, sitting down watching the news, getting caught up in that shit for 30 minutes a day, time waster. That is not going to help you get to where it is that you want to go. Nothing out of that is going to be a productive action to be taken, right? So if you can replace that time with education, knowledge, marketing, working on your business, maybe reach out to past customers or clients, sit down and get very relentless with your guys' time on making sure that it is being used in a very positive manner. So for all you guys that love making that excuse, I don't have time, I guarantee you have time. You just don't want to make the time. It's not important enough for you to make that time. You don't value yourself or your time enough to utilize it solely on things that are absolutely important to you because you like wasting it on other bullshit. So again, guys, number one hack and tip is buy your time back. If you want to start anywhere, get up 2 hours a day earlier than you are right now, right? That's going to give you guys a whole 30 days more. How are you going to tell me that you would be further ahead than your competition if you had an extra month's worth of time ahead of you than your competition did just by you simply waking up earlier? Cost you guys $0 and can make a massive impact in your guys' business. So as always, guys, get out there, crush it.